make special plays. Mookie's one of them.
We already heard our first Mookie chants behind us just moments ago. Mookie's 4th walk-off winner as a member of the Dodgers, but this one, a walk-off 3-run home run, and he's standing by right now with Kirsten Watson.
Mookie, when you have a performance like tonight, 2 home runs, of course, there's a lot of talk this week, but you have shown that you are feeling stronger than ever. Talk about those 2 home runs.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm just really proud of myself for just battling, man. You know, just really battling, and had a ring ceremony for a reason. And I think games like today showed why we got it.
All right, Mookie, congratulations on this one, the walk-off, all of it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just marvel at that man and what he's been able to do since coming back, Nomar, because as Jerry mentioned, we talked about it during that Freeway series. When you lose that much weight in a short amount of time, you're obviously not as strong as you would normally be. They were talking about his bat speed and getting that up. And here he is, his last 2 at-bats of this game tonight, in his 2nd game of the season after everything he's been through, and he hits home runs in each of his last 2 at-bats.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about Zano. I remember when Jerry said that, I was like, I agree. You have the time. If you're going to take time, do it early in the season to try to get that strength and that weight back up, especially we were talking about playing shortstop, you know, because over the course of the year, they're demanding of that position. But let's make no mistake, Mookie Betts can barrel the ball up, you know. He is super strong. We know that as well. And coming through in the clutch, puts that great swing over there in the 8th inning. And it was just, he battled that at bat. He recognized, listen, I have a guy over there at third base, less than 2 outs. I have to find a way to put that ball in play. I have to do something. I cannot swing and miss. He battled, followed down some tough pitches, and he gets a pitch he can handle, and he just drives it out of the ballpark.
That wasn't a bad pitch. I know Brisky's going back right now, looking at the video, and be like, are you kidding me? How did he drive that ball out of the ballpark? That was not a bad pitch. But once again, this is why when I was kind of pleading with Mookie, I go, Mookie, we want to make sure your weight is up. Take some time, because we know how valuable he is. He's top 5 player in all of baseball, one of the best athletes in all of sports. So that's why we wanted to make sure he was completely healthy. But there's a reason why a Mookie Betts, guy with Nomar Garciaparra when he was in his prime, these guys say, you know what? You're telling me I can't do something? I'm going to will myself to do something. That Mamba mentality, Mookie has it. And that's why he's so special, man. He's about 160 pounds right now. He's not even at his max strength, but he finds a way to barrel baseballs and make something happen.
He broke a 2-all tie in the 8th inning. He breaks a 5-all tie in the 10th with a walk-off 3-run home run. What a great start to this 2025 season. Let's head back upstairs. Check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
Man, they just make you shake your head and smile and laugh, and like, they find a way to stun you in an amazing way many nights.
Yeah, I mean, you think about scoring from the 8th inning on, you don't think about the 10th, and coming from 2 runs down and winning, but this was the team that did it all last year, and they're still doing it. It's like the magic continues.
2 home runs from Mookie Betts, who 2 days ago couldn't keep any food down. It dropped 20 pounds. He told Kirsten after the game that he's really proud of this, and he should be.
Yeah, you know what? You find the depths of your soul when you're 15, 17 pounds down. You don't have that much weight to lose, and you're losing your bat speed, but you want to be out there. You lose the trip to Tokyo, you come home early, you finally get some feeling good, and you know what? The cage work, the strength and conditioning work, the just rest, it really paid off for him tonight.
And the Dodgers have started this season 4-0. They get a walk-off win tonight.
And high drama for each of the first 2 games of this series against the Detroit Tigers. The Dodgers walk off Detroit tonight. Let's head back inside and hear from the skipper, Dave Roberts, with the media.
So what were you doing when you were 8 years old and last time the Dodgers started 4-0?
Is that right? 8 years old, man. Is that true, huh? 8 years old, 3rd grade in North Carolina. Man, that's hard to believe that it's been that long since we started out 4-0. Tonight was a crazy night. I thought, looking back, I thought Yamamoto threw the heck out of the baseball. Just got the pitch count up, 90 pitches through 5 innings. I didn't want to push him anymore at that point in time. But a lot of punch outs. gave up the homer, and then the other homer off of Torres. That ball was a good two-seamer in off the plate, so it wasn't a bad pitch. It just took a good swing. So overall, Yamamoto threw the ball really well. Some stuff with the relievers. Obviously, we got to clean some stuff up, but Kirby Yates was great. I still thought Louis Garcia threw the ball well, and Tanner's just working through some things. He'll be fine. And shoot, can't say enough about Mookie and the offense, and they just kept persevering. I think we got no hit through 5 innings, maybe something like that. But we persevered.
Considering where he was at physically just a few days ago, do you think it would be physically possible if we could get a 2-homer game second of the season?
That was not on my bingo card. He just does some special things, and he's obviously a tremendous ball player, and he took some big at-bats tonight.
I think you've said in the past you're not surprised by Mookie, but I mean, even with kind of considering everything, does this surprise you what he did today?
It did. It did. Just given what he's been under the last couple weeks, and still to go out there and be ready and not be 100% and still give us everything he has, coming up huge. I can't say enough about Mookie and just being able to post. And, he won a ball game for us tonight.